Jamar.
I am Hannah Carpio.
I am Maria.
I am Aisha Maynase.
I am Chairman.
And we are Group A. Hi everyone, welcome to our blog post where we are going to explore about the intricacies of employment in public school here in Philippines. In this post, we will going to delve into the legal framework, recruitment process, and requirements for teaching positions in public school, private school, and also international school. In addition, we will also going to tackle about the differences between local and international schools teaching. So, keep in tune and keep watching. Bye! Hi everyone!
Pleasant day, everyone. Today we are going to talk about the legal framework. The Philippine government has established laws and regulations to ensure quality education and fair treatment to educators. Notably, the Republic Act number 4070, known as the Magna Carta for Public School Teachers, Republic Act number 10968, known as Philippine Qualification Framework or the PQF. The Deputy and Orders number 7, 22, 3, 51, and 66, known as for the hiring for the quality education or for teachers.
Everyone, we are here to tackle about the 9 recruitment process in the Philippines. Number 1, publication of vacancies. Second, call for applications. Third, orientation for applicants. Fourth, the submission of the documentary requirements. Fifth, the initial evaluation. Sixth, the written exam and proficiency test. 7 is the interview. 8, ranking and selection. Lastly, the issuance of appointment.
Pleasant day, everyone. So, at this moment, we'll be talking about the specific qualifications required for teaching position in international schools. Based on the search result, the qualifications required for teaching position in international schools include educational background, teaching credentials, and relevant experience. So, the qualification category is first, educational background, which we have here the bachelor's degree and the master's degree. Next is the teaching credentials, which is the teaching license, valid professional regulation commission, or pleasant day, everyone. So, at this moment, we'll be talking about the specific qualifications required for teaching position in international schools. Based on the search result, the qualifications required for teaching position in international schools include educational background, teaching credentials, and relevant experience. So, the qualification category is first, educational background, which we have here the bachelor's degree and the master's degree. Next is the teaching credentials, which is the teaching license, valid professional regulation commission, or pleasant day, everyone. So, at this moment, we'll be talking about the specific qualifications required for teaching position in international schools. Based on the search result, the qualifications required for teaching.
Good day, everyone. Now I'll be discussing about the 9 challenges in the employment of teachers in public schools. The first challenge is the teacher shortage.
Significant shortage of qualified teachers persists, with many schools struggling to fill vacancies, particularly in special education and technical subjects.
Second, low salaries.
and insufficient compensation remains a critical barrier to attracting and retaining qualified teachers. Many candidates turn down offers due to unsatisfactory salary and benefits.
Third, limited resources.
Teachers often work with inadequate materials and funding, hindering their ability to create effective lesson plans and engage students.
Fourth, high workload.
Extensive responsibilities placed on teachers contribute to high stress levels and burnout, affecting their overall effectiveness.
Fifth, classroom management issues.
Managing disruptive student behavior can distract from teaching effectiveness, leading to emotional exhaustion among educators.
Sixth, high stakes testing.
Pressure from high-stakes testing limits teachers' creativity and flexibility in lesson planning, making it difficult to adapt teaching methods to individual student needs.
Seven, burnout and job satisfaction.
Many teachers experience burnout due to cumulative stressors such as low pay, high workload, and lack of support, leading to decreased job satisfaction and higher turnover rates.
Eight, insufficient professional development.
Limited opportunities for meaningful professional development hinder teachers' growth and adaptation to new educational trends.
9. Administrative barriers.
Excessive paperwork and bureaucratic processes can detract from teaching time and contribute to frustration among educators.
So come on guys, let's have a discussion. Let's discuss about the legal frameworks of employment in public school in the Philippines. First framework is the Republic Act number 4670, which is the Magna Carta for public school teachers. This act outlines the right, responsibilities, and qualification of public school teachers, ensuring job security and a code professional conduct. It developed in the teaching profession. The Second Republic is the Republic Act number 10968, which means the Philippines Qualification Framework, which sets standards for educational qualifications about various sectors. It aims to harmonize educational outcomes and facilitate pathways for career advancement in teaching. The Third Republic, or the framework, is the Republic Act number 7323, which is the Special Program for Employment of Students, or SPES. It provides temporary employment opportunities for financially challenged students, allowing them to support their education while gaining work experience. The Debt and Order number 7 and the Debt and Order number 7, which is this order outlines the hiring guidelines for Teacher 1 positions, detailing the application process, qualification standards, and evaluation criteria for hiring new teachers. The Debt and Order number 22 provides another additional hiring guidelines for remaining teacher positions for the same school year, ensuring that all vacancies are filled according to the established standards and procedures. The third Debt and Order is the Debt and Order number 3. This order specifies the hiring guidelines for senior high school teaching positions, focusing on qualifications specific to senior high school educators. Next order is the Debt and Order number 51. This order amends qualification standards, especially for senior high school teaching positions, focusing in technical vocational tracks, clarifying requirements and hiring processes to ensure quality education. And the last Debt and Order is the number 66. This order revises guidelines on the appointment and promotion of both teaching-related and non-teaching personnel with the depth and opportunities, ensuring fair evaluation and career progression. Of the legal frameworks, I hope you learned something.
Let us now discuss the 9 recruitment process. First is the publication of vacancies, which is advertising available position through various channels. Second, call for applications wherein the interested candidates are invited to apply. Third, the orientation for applicants wherein the candidates will be informed about the role, responsibilities, and selection criteria. Fourth, the submission of documentary requirements, which is verifying candidates' qualifications and credentials. Fifth, the initial evaluation, which is the candidates' eligibility and suitability, will be assessed. Sixth, the written exam or proficiency test, which is evaluating candidates' subject matter expertise. Seventh, the interview, which is the candidates' communication skills, teaching philosophy, and experience will be assessed. 8. The ranking and selection, wherein the applicants are ranked based on their performance in evaluations and interviews. Lastly, the issuance of appointment, which is the successful candidates will receive formal appointments.
Hi guys, moving on. Let's go find some service teacher to be interview about the challenges we observe in the employment for public school teacher. So ano bang hinihintay mo? Tara na!
Pwede bang magtanong lang?
Ano yun?
Pwede bang magtanong?
Sige, sige.
Saan ka po bang prison? Ano pong course?
Virtual.
So we have some questions for you. Ito po. What are the challenges that you observe in the employment for teachers in public schools? And what would be the possible solutions to these problems?
Ano po yan, sir? Pakiulit.
What are the challenges that you observe in the employment of teachers in public schools? And what would be the possible solution to this?
Okay, sir. So, in regards for employment ng mga newly or freshly graduated from education, when they pag sinusubukan po nilang mag-apply sa mga public schools, hindi po sila immediate na natatanggap. Kaya yung mga fresh graduates ng education is mostly ang bansa na nila is those sa private school. Tapos with limited pa. For me, when you ask my opinion, that is that for me, dapat tanggapin pa din sila kasi yun na, di ba, all of us starts with limited experience. And if the government, tinanggap sila ng government, diba? Tinanggap sila ng government, it will still serve for them as parang learning ground din nila yun. And gradually, they will be more trained in a more professional manner.
Thank you po, and what's your name, ma'am?
Thank you, sir. Easy po from CF1.
So, narinig po natin yung kanyang opinion, and let's go find a teacher naman.
Thank you po, ma'am.
I'm Mrs. Baby Jean S. Nabalta, 21 years in service in the public school. Being in the government for 21 years is an advantage on my part for having the opportunity to teach children in the community nearest to my heart. However, there are disadvantages, and that is to have double effort to cater the needs of the less fortunate pupils, knowing that there are more less advantaged pupils in the public rather than in the private. Challenges I have encountered in my teaching career are the stubbornness or reluctance of the pupils to learn and their miserable conduct in the classroom. Dealing with parents who are narrow-minded and who thinks they are better than me and complains about everything. Lack of teaching materials and modern technology such as TV and computers, which is a requirement in the 21st century teaching. The benefits of being a public school teacher is having a compensation that is enough to provide for the family needs and having bonuses and allowances which is essential for our day-to-day living. The ability to apply for loans is also one of the benefits. And having a learning atmosphere that is convenient enough because I belong to the community and most of the and stakeholders are very supportive.
Hi, my name is Wade Francisco of True Edge Historical Martial Arts Guild. We've been teaching locally and internationally for a very long time now. We're teaching historical martial arts such as long swords, fencing, foil, saber, wushu, and traditional archery, both modern and traditional actually. And I'm one of the founders and the director of True Edge. What are the challenges and things that actually make international teaching a little bit difficult, lalo na sa larangan na meron kami, is actually language barrier and culture. So, since we have a different kind and marami tayong pagkakaiba-iba, we need to actually adapt on those things, especially sa mga Muslim friends natin. When I'm teaching archery, kailangan kasing one-on-one yon, everything else. If it's female, we are not allowed to actually be physical contact with them. So kailangan namin always ng extra female instructor available. Kasi yun yung gagawin nila. They will always ask for availability if there's a female one. And of course, for language, alam naman natin yun. Dun actually nahasa yung English vocabulary ko ever since we have been teaching on a lot of things like Koreans, Nigerians, Germans, Russians. Hindi naman siya hard per se as very very hard kasi as long as both of you know one language like English. Kung nahirapan kami, minsan we use apps to actually translate things for them. In the end of the session naman, nagkakaintindihan naman kayo. Especially, our school is more on physical activities, so madali lang actually i-translate yun by actual movement and words, and eventually they copy it. From my perspective, hindi naman talaga mahirap ang pagiging sa pag-entertain ng international schools. It's more of communication talaga. We need to actually understand what they're trying to say, what they're trying to convey, para hindi kayo magkaroon ng misunderstanding in the end of the day. I think the benefit of actually teaching in an international school is the lessons, experience, and actually knowing each culture's differences. So besides from learning their language, kahit bit by bit, you start to understand how other people or how other culture works. So this helps you a lot, especially if you are planning to travel around the world. Hindi ka masyashock ganon sobra if you know the basics of their culture. So other than that, syempre if the transaction is international based system, medyo mas mataas syempre yung wages na makukuha natin as teachers sa international rather than just in a local state. Other than that, I guess connections internationally, especially if your students starts to recognize you as a good teacher, they will not forget about you. And in the end of the day, you'll have them as international connections, and that helps a lot, especially someone that procures our equipments and other things that come from other places, not just here locally, but internationally.